good, everyone? That guy Ralf, third favorite YouTuber. I don't vlog much, but I had to get it in for Broly. Look at my shirt. Hey. Oh wait. I gotta. Oh fuck, it's too dark. Y'all see it later. But got my boy with me, Fat Daddy Biscuit.
What's going on, guys?
It's kind of dark.
Dark as hell. I'm too dark for this.
It's the best we can do. We're on our way to see Broly. Super. Look, we got the hair. It gave us to the hot topic. Oh, this guy's breaking. We're gonna die on our way to see Broly. I'm trying to live enough to at least see him go canon. Then I could die after that, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, die in peace. Die in peace.
I died at least knowing I got to see Broly in theaters. This is my first Dragon Ball Z movie to see in theaters. I always wait for them to go DVD or online, but my first time. Super excited. But I didn't feel right if I didn't like vlog the occasion or give a review probably afterwards. But I had to at least vlog the occasion of us going there. It's super dark, motherfucker.
Can't see shit.
I'm super pumped. We got the shirts made to and we have the hair, the payload. That's right, Broly. If you showed your ticket at Hot Topic from seeing the movie, they gave you the hair. It's supposed to be free with purchase, but the lady was like super cool and gave it to us for the gratis. So it ain't too bad. But I'm gonna see you guys when we get into the theater, because holding the phone in the car is kind of a pain in the arse. Alright, see you guys later. We made it. You ready?
Always ready.
Ready?
Always ready, boy.
Yeah. Oh look, you see the shit now. Hey, look in the bottom. Hey, that guy Ralf went Super Saiyan. Only Super Saiyan yellow. Only the first. There's levels to this shit.
Ones of many.
That's right. Super hype. What?
Stay tuned.
Can't tell me nothing. Oh, yeah.
Out here, litty like titty.
That's right.
Out here, can't tell us nothing.
That's right. Oh, check. Oh, show them shirt. Show them shot.
Ooh.
Ooh. Y'all not ready. This the high quality merchandise. It's called. We made this shit ourselves.
Pretty much.
Can you switch the camera on recording?
Yeah, you can.
I don't know. I don't think it says let me. Oh, does it? What's this mean? I don't know what that means. I just press on. AMC 24. We out here. I think it's cause that. Shoes. Oh, thank you. People are so kind around here. I think we can go straight. Too hype. Any little kids, you gotta move them out the way, because they not ready for what's about to happen. To see this fucking line, my guy.
This
is insane. But like, everybody came twinsies and shit. We got our own merch. Fuck the bullshit. Yo, this shit is wild, my guy. Look at the theater. Ridiculous.
getting filled by the second, bro.
Yo, that line. I can't even see me. The line on this is ridiculous. We got some pretty good seats. Not like the ones we planned, but I ain't tripping. As long as I was not in like those rows down yonder, I think we good.
Never.
It's perfect. It's like right in our face. I can't wait. Oh wait, fuck, I hit the wrong button. I'm recording by mistake, guys. My bad. It feels so awkward. I was supposed to take a selfie. It didn't work. Complete fail. That's fucking awesome. Oh man, worth every fucking penny.
Every penny.
Every penny.
Single penny.
From my knowledge, they're only showing it one day. And I'm so glad I got to live to see the one day. And I didn't have to be one of those people to wait for it.
To come on DVD.
Seeing it online wasn't going to do it justice.
Nope.
Stay tuned for the review. Well, I made it back home. Hype is still there. Super excited. Here's my review. There are spoilers, so you have been warned. I actually didn't wear the hair in the theater because I didn't want nothing to happen to it. So I decided to just put that to the side. But as you guys know, I do use my grading system. So I'm going to keep it the same for this movie. Keep it all 5s. First thing that everybody notices is visuals. So I'm going to start with visuals. For visuals, I'm going to give it a 3. Mainly a 3, and that's me being gracious. Because in a lot of scenes, it seemed very blocky when they were far away. Also, when they were too distant, their face disappeared. It seemed very like, almost, they didn't even try. So I hope maybe when they do the Blu-ray and the DVD release, they might fix that. But I had to give it a 3. Other than that, I thought the use of colors they did was pretty good. They had these, like, some of these scenes that were super CGI. It made sense when they first showed it because it was pertained to this destruction that Broly did when he lost control, which made sense. But then there was this one scene when Broly first goes Super Saiyan and Gogeta goes Super Saiyan Blue, that everything is like all colorful, and even Gogeta's like, what the hell is this? So I thought that was kind of like odd. But I gave it a 3. Overall though, I thought the way they drew back like Bardock, all the older Saiyans, was pretty good. You get to see Nappa with hair, that was funny as hell. Like this weird like little patch thing on top of his head. You could just tell the man was supposed to go bald. But that was cool. Right? So, next thing on the list is characters. This is character usage. If you fell in love with them, if they were good, they were entertaining, whatever the case may be. For characters, I'm going to give it a 5. 5 because it focused on the characters that needed to be focused on, plus with additionals. The main thing I liked the most about it was the beginning of the movie, when you see Planet Vegeta, and when Frieza first takes over Planet Vegeta, so you see his dad, King Cold.
Hello, monkeys.
The Saiyans will serve my son Frieza and obey his every command.
And Bardock, who's Goku's dad. Plus you see Raditz, which is funny as hell. You see Vegeta as a kid. King Vegeta, of course. You see Goku's mom. But overall, great use of characters. They actually changed his name to... I always thought it was Pegasus, but I forgot the hell they called him. I don't know. But they changed his name. It wasn't that much off. But either way, still a good film. You get to see Frieza. I like how Frieza was part of the story, but wasn't the main villain, because you get tired of seeing the same people over and over again. But this time, Broly was still the center point, but they didn't focus so much on his legendary Super Saiyan status.
How is this possible? Damn it, he's learning as he fights.
It was just Broly himself. I loved, like I said, this is spoilers, they did not kill him off. They didn't kill him off. They had him exactly where he needed to be, and they left him for later. And you can tell, you don't know whether Broly's gonna go good or go bad, but the fact that he still exists is good enough for me. Right? After characters, of course, we're moving down the flow. Flow is pretty much just the choppiness of it. Where did everything land? Was it good? Whatever the case may be. For flow, I'm gonna give it a 4. Only reason why I'm giving it a 4 is because the flow was good, it was perfect. But I would like to see a little bit more story right before the stream fighting happened. Like the fighting was like just non-stop, which I appreciated.
You dare make me exert myself?
But just a little more story, that's all. That was my only gripe about it. And it wasn't even a big deal. I'm just giving it a 4 because it wasn't perfect, but it was right where it needed to be. But it wasn't slow, but it didn't like go by fast. It was just the right amount of pacing. So that I really liked a lot. And their transition from each scene was pretty good. God, I gotta give it a 4. Last thing is story. Just overall story. I give it a 5. The reason why I give it a 5 is because in story-wise, everything I asked for, everything I wanted. Broly, as I said a lot of times, was one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters as a kid. So to see him come back canon, I thought was great. I was super hyped for it. Go watch my reactions to both trailers. It was everything I could ask for. I thought they wrote him in perfectly. They didn't make him mindless completely, only when he lost his rage, which I appreciated. And the fact that they left him for a later time, I thought was great. They made him like a Hulk, where you feel bad for him and you sympathize with him in a lot of scenes. But when he goes ape shit, literally, it's over. I really appreciate that a lot. I liked how the little cloth thing I thought was part of the design, but they actually made it part of the story with his best friend, the big monster worm guy, that ended up getting his ear taken off, and that was his ear he was carrying around. So I thought that was really good as well. You can see him about to probably have some alien babies with that super thick alien chick from the movie. But overall, great film. After adding up the points, let me see if I add them up correctly. You gotta give me a minute because math is my strong suit.
3 hours later.
17 out of 20. That is a B, if I'm not mistaken. I thought it was a great film. As far as all the Dragon Ball Z movies in general, I thought this was my favorite. It could just be the hype of it, but it gave me everything I asked for. I love how they brought in Gogeta. I thought it was clever. I love the transformations that Broly went through. Thought that was clever. The use of the old story and making Broly and his father more predominant in what happened in the past, I thought was great. Nobody was pushed in. The motives behind the whole Dragon Ball I thought was pretty funny. And the 2 new characters that you see in the movie I thought was really good as well. But overall, this movie was a hit. My only gripe about it was the AMC theater that I went to. Apparently, first put everybody in theater 4, realized that a lot of people want to see this movie and put everybody in the big theater. And they only gave us these little papers. And they're cool papers. I ain't tripping, but I went up to try to get some like a popcorn bucket or a cup with something on it. It was nothing. There was fucking nothing. I was mad about that. But great film, man. It was everything I could ask for. I came out loving it. I was rubbing my nipples all the time because it was great. With that being said, I'm going to end it. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I tried to do a little bit of vlog so I could mix it up a little bit, I guess. But I still gave you the same review I always give you. So I try to keep it new and keep it same, right? That guy, Ralph, 3rd favorite YouTuber. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I always say at the beginning of the video, but this time I'm saying it at the end. As long as it's said, that's all that needs to be said. Right? Good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you're watching, enjoy the rest of your day. Please remember to rub your nipples, stay sexy. If you have the opportunity to watch Broly, the Dragon Ball Super movie, please go watch it. If you're into the series, you're into the shows, you're into the movies, you're going to love this one. I promise. All right?